Isn't that so weird? You can, the way you can use it with like, I don't know, it's just so like effortless to just, you know, not really like blend your foundation and just kind of like wipe it on your face like that. I don't know. It's kind of weird to me. Welcome to my channel. Today we're getting into another rare beauty video, and today I'm going to be testing out mostly the foundation and the concealer primer and doing a whole wear test today. So I'm going to jump right into this because I don't want this video to be too long, but I'm going to start off with the primer again. The primer looks to have an airless pump to it. It has the little 2 holes on the bottom. My skin is feeling a little dry today. So the weather today is not actually hot. It's still kind of gloomy, humid kind of weather. And I already did my eyes off of camera because I figured that's not really important. But if you guys are curious, I use the One Size palette, and then I use puppy eyes and the dark brown eyeliner from Fenty to get this kind of brown eyeliner look because I really want to wear the brown lipstick today. I love this so much. Y'all don't even understand. I love this. Though it does smell like, I don't know. I've been trying to pinpoint the smell of this and I really can't, but I totally forgot yesterday to spray my face. Well, in my last video, I forgot to spray my face after I finished my makeup. So I'm gonna be sure to remember to do that this time around. Also, while this is kind of drying down on my face, I totally didn't realize that you can shake the foundation up, or you should shake the foundation up. So I was like, oh my gosh, I hope I didn't mess up my review yesterday because I don't think I shook it up. I normally shake up all my foundations, but it's such a habit that I don't really remember. And another thing I wanted to point out was someone pointed this out to me and I totally forgot because I threw away the packaging. I don't think it says it. No, it doesn't say it on the bottle. So when you get the blushes, it doesn't say anywhere on the bottle which one is the matte and which one is the dewy blush, but the Bliss Blush is the soft pinch matte liquid blush, and then the Joy one is the soft pinch dewy blush. That is on the boxes, but it doesn't say it on the packaging. So I got that a little confused. And then today I'm gonna try out putting the foundation on my hand like this and then picking it up on a brush because I'm really not used to using a wand, and I just felt like there was a little too much for me that I can't really pinpoint the amount of product that I have. But this formula is kind of like similar in texture to the Kosas, what is it called? The Kosas Tinted Face Oil. Like, it's very serum-like and it spreads really easily, like y'all can see that. I really want to like stipple, but I really feel like this foundation and brush combo work really well, like kind of gliding over the face. Yeah, this is more like the coverage that I like. So I think I'm gonna stick with putting it on the back of my hand because I feel like I have a little bit more control that way. Oh my gosh, this foundation is so pretty. Isn't that so weird? You can, the way you can use it with like, I don't know, it's just so like effortless to just, you know, not really like blend your foundation and just kind of like wipe it on your face like that. I don't know. It's kind of weird to me that it's so different, but it's really easy. All right, I think that is enough coverage for me today. I'm sticking to the light coverage today. Now on to the concealer. I did want to show you guys, I put my concealer on, after I put the concealer on, I put the powder on off camera, but the whole like dewy brightening effect that this concealer has goes away whenever you put powder on top of it. So just a warning right there. I'm gonna try that on camera to show you guys what I'm talking about, because the concealer has a really nice like glowiness to it, but it definitely goes away when you set it with powder. And then I'm just gonna use a sponge and just make sure everything is nicely pressed into my skin, or picking up any extra foundation that I don't need on my face. I don't know if I said this already, but I am going to be wearing a face mask today, so I'm trying to stay light. And then I really want to use the Bliss Blush again on my cheeks. I think this one looks really pretty. I'm gonna do 2 dots for now. And I really like how this brush blends it out. Oh my gosh, this is gonna look so pretty with the brown. So we're also gonna see if this blush fades throughout the day or if it's gonna stay looking pretty. These blushes are gonna last me for 20 years, I swear, because you only need 2 little dots and you have more than enough blush for your entire cheek. Ooh, look how pretty. Oh my gosh. This makeup just makes me feel really pretty. I don't really know how to explain it very well, but literally yesterday after I was done filming my first video, I was like, oh wow, I really love how my freaking face looks. All right, and now for the moment of truth with this highlighter. I love this highlighter so much. I definitely need more shades of it. I wonder what it's like blending it out with a sponge. Oh, it still looks amazing. Sponge and finger is a check for this liquid highlighter. Oh my gosh. It looks so gorgeous. I do feel like this highlighter does have the same kind of formula as the blush from blending it. This part right here isn't really blending out with the sponge, so I think it does kind of set down like the blush does. Oh wow, does that look so pretty? For my powder, I'm gonna use the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter setting powder in the shade Butter, and I'm just gonna use a little bit on a brush and I'm gonna set it underneath my eyes. I'm just gonna do it one eye at a time to show you guys what I'm talking about, because as you can see, the highlighter is still beaming through the setting powder, but it definitely takes out that dewiness under the eyes, which I don't really mind all that much, because I mean, if I'm going for like a no makeup kind of a day and I want to look really glowy, I'd probably just use that concealer, and I most likely wouldn't set it with powder. All right, I'm gonna go off camera, finish the rest of my makeup up. I'm gonna put the lipstick on and we'll have a zoom in, check in of how my skin looks, and then we're gonna get into this wear test. All right, I just finished all of my makeup, and let me just say, these 2 shades I am so obsessed with. If you want to see what Brave looks like, I have that on in my last rare video. This one is Thrilling, and this is my perfect brown lip. It's not too dark, it's not too warm, it's not too cool. It's a perfect neutral brown I've ever had. It looks amazing. I'm really happy. And the formula, I've already started like being super obsessed. I wore this lipstick for the whole rest of the day and I'm just mind blown. Like, I was drinking out of a soda can, I had pasta, and it was still on my lips. It does transfer, but this formula is so different than anything that I've ever tried before. I'm just in love with it. Like, it's moussey, it's lightweight, it's not drying, it doesn't dry down, it stays this like matte satiny kind of a finish, but it doesn't crack on your lips. I don't know, I'm just completely obsessed with it. But let's take a zoom in to my skin. Oh, maybe a little bit more. All right, so as you can see, the highlighter looks fantastic. I did do my brows again with the brow pencil and gel. It's very interesting. And I think my skin looks really good. There is a little bit of creasing on my forehead, but I had creasing yesterday with this foundation. But as far as everything else, ignore my nose. My nose, just skincare wise, is not doing very good. It's just very textured right now. I don't really know what to do about it, but the rest of my skin is doing pretty good. So we're just gonna ignore my nose because the texture, I mean, the fact that my nose is really dry and textured and the foundation looks this good over it, I'm actually impressed. But yeah, I think it looks freaking bomb. Like, my pores look fantastic. My under eyes look really good. My forehead, the highlighter, everything looks so perfect. And this lipstick, oh my. One last thing that I want to try before we go into the wear test is to try this setting spray over the foundation. You can see where I put the highlighter on. It does have a very glow within kind of a look, but I want to see all the rest of my face if this adds kind of like a glow to my skin at all, because it does say that it should do that. Yeah, a glow boosting mist that hydrates, primes, sets, and refreshes the skin. I feel like I got most of it on my forehead, but that's okay. I can't really tell if it really, I mean, I feel like you can see the most from my forehead that it kind of added more of a glow. But I can't really tell as far as my cheek. I don't know, do you guys think that added any kind of glow to my skin? Well, we will see. It is about 10 o'clock in the morning. I don't know how long I am going to wear this for. None of this really has any claims, but the concealer says that it's long lasting, but doesn't clarify like 12-hour wear, you know what I mean? We're just gonna roll with it, see how it goes throughout the day, and just, you know, see if my oils come through. I am gonna be wearing a face mask. We'll see how it goes on my nose, on my cheeks. Yeah, let's speed it on up until like 2-3 o'clock this afternoon. All right, it is about 3:30. This is what my makeup looks like. With wearing a face mask and having 2 lunches and going outside and doing errands, I think everything is looking pretty good. I do feel like the oils are coming through on my skin. The lipstick has faded away. I do have some crumbs on my lips. So far, it just has clung on to a couple dry spots and it has faded a bit. But honestly, if I was out and about and I had my lips like this, I'd probably just throw on some lip gloss or lip balm and just keep rolling with it, because it has faded pretty evenly. In my opinion, it's not like super patchy or you have like this whole part of your lip gone. You know what I mean? But yeah, as far as my skin is looking, everything's looking good. My mascara is smudging a little bit. I am trying to depot this mascara and it has smudged under my eyes. But let's get a little bit of a zoom in. So yeah, other than the mascara, I feel like my skin looks really good. My nose does look better. A little bit of the foundation has come off from my face mask on the very tip of my nose. But as the oils have come through, the dry spots on my nose are looking better. My pores still look good. Everything is looking freaking fantastic. I don't know, let me know what you guys think of everything. Nothing's like creasing really bad, nothing. Even the concealer under my eyes is looking pretty good. I kind of wish I picked up the blotting powder to try it out right now, but I decided to pass. But yeah, other than my under eyes, everything looks fantastic, looks pretty normal. And I'm probably gonna keep this makeup on until about 9 o'clock tonight, maybe a little bit later. So we're gonna have a pretty solid wear test, but I'm gonna try and reapply this lipstick and see how it goes with reapplying. For a lipstick that is not really supposed to be, I don't really know. This lipstick formula is so strange to me. I've been trying to like pinpoint it as to what the heck this reminds me of, but I really can't pinpoint any formula that is remotely similar to this. It's super lightweight. You can do it as like a blotted lip. You can do it as like a fully pigmented liquid lipstick. It stays this like matte consistency. It's really lightweight on your lips. It's hydrating. Literally the entire time that I've had this lipstick on all day, I've been able to rub my lips together and it's freaking awesome. I need every shade of this lipstick. I am determined. So first things I'm definitely getting, all of these liquid lipstick shades or lip soufflés. These are the best lipstick formula I've ever tried in my entire life, and I need every shade possible of these. And I do really like the blush. I do think it is holding up pretty well on my face. Same with the highlighter. I can distinguish the highlighter between my face oils coming through just a little bit. There's a little tiny bit of powder left on this, and I'm just gonna lightly blot a little bit of my face. As far as the rest of my face goes, I mean, like, it blotted pretty well. None of the makeup is being removed. So far, so good with the wear test. I'm actually surprised because it doesn't have any claims of lasting a long time on your skin, but it is looking really good on my skin for this amount of time. So I'll see you guys at around 9 o'clock for a final check-in and final thoughts on this foundation. All right, it is 8:45 at night. I almost said 8:30, but my skin looks super shiny with these beauty lights, but in all actuality, let me zoom you guys into my face. My skin actually looks pretty darn good. I mean, my mascara didn't really smudge all that much. My nose rubbed off from wearing a face mask, but other than that, like, I feel like my skin looks amazing. What do you guys think? The brow pencil lasted all day. This is what the lip looks like. I only reapplied it once today, and I've eaten all my meals with it on. So for this kind of liquid lipstick, lip souffle, however you want to say it, I think this is a thumbs up. And the blush, I think, lasted pretty well. I can still see the blush on my cheeks, and I used the powder bronzer from Fenty, and then I can still see where I applied the highlighter. I can still tell the difference between the highlighter and like my natural oils coming through. But yeah, I am super impressed with everything. So my final thoughts, I'm gonna have to play around with this setting spray a little bit more. I don't really know if it really did anything, to be honest. Love this foundation. I will say, I realized this earlier today. The formula of this reminds me of the Qmee tinted face oil. Just a little bit thicker, but like, they're pretty freaking similar in my opinion. But I was trying to think of what the heck had like a really like serum-y type consistency with like a decent amount of coverage, and it's definitely the Qmee tinted face oil. So this is the tinted face oil. It's a little bit more my skin color right now. And then this is Rare Beauty. Rare Beauty definitely has more coverage than the tinted face oil, but in consistency wise, they are really similar. So if you've tried the Qmee tinted face oil, I think you're gonna really love the Rare Beauty foundation. The concealer did really well today. There's not any like deep creasing, and nothing looks really dry underneath my eyes. So concealer is a-okay in my book. The highlighter worked really well today. I'm impressed by the blushes. The eyebrow pencil stayed on all day long, didn't fade or anything. Lipsticks are my new favorite obsessions. This is my new favorite lipstick formula. I'm gonna slowly buy all of the shades of this. I've already put my brain to it. Primer, I feel like I could live without, to be honest. There's nothing really special that I noticed like right off the bat, but I hope you guys enjoyed this little rare wear test review. That was a mouthful, but let me know if you guys want any other videos with rare beauty. If you want a comparison video to anything, just let me know. I can definitely do that for you guys. But that is it for this wear test. Let me know what you guys think. If you haven't seen my initial first impressions over everything, where I apply everything in the line, then check it out right over here. This video will be suggested to you by YouTube, and my face will be right here. Click on it and subscribe to my channel.